I'll probably don the jacket again, but it's worth it just to take the trouble to take it off for now for a bit. It really is. Oh, so much work to get up here, but it is just gorgeous. Hey y'all, it's Mark of the Trail here. I'm doing this from inside of my car because right beside me there's a lady reading a book, just chilling out. So don't see that every day. She must be just waiting for her grandkids to be done a hike or something. She's an older woman. I am out on Highway 66 in the Kananaskis, and today I'm going to go do Prairie Mountain. Like I said, it's, well, I haven't said, it's November 21st, it's shoulder season, and I'm just trying to find any hikes I can do. And you know, there's actually quite a few of them. We haven't really had a real hard snow yet, so it's going pretty well in that sense. And yeah, let's go check this out. Oh my God, it's a gorgeous day. There's the parking lot. Apparently I'm supposed to say on the Elbow Valley Trail. This Prairie Creek trail I'm going to come back on. So a little bit, you just got to follow what the book says, but it doesn't specifically point out where Prairie Mountain trail is. It's not yet. Okay, so I have crossed the creek. There's a trail up there, and then up there it says Elbow. Apparently I'm not supposed to go up though. I'm supposed to go up over there and go up a cairn, but on the app it says to just go up Elbow. It's a little confusing, I gotta say. I don't see any difference if I walk down there and go up, or if I go up here. This is supposed to join up to, on the app there's an alternate ascent up to Prairie Mountain over there. I just don't see the difference. If I go up over there, if I go up here. Anyway, I'm gonna go up here and see what happens. I don't see anything bad happening, so. Okay, so I haven't climbed very much, but I've already found a T intersection. I think maybe that's where the book initially tells you to go up, that cairn. Then it talks about a little T, and it says that's the main trail, but it doesn't really say what this is. All right, well, I'm going up this main one. Well, I'm above this pullout. There's another trail coming up here. Back there was another trail heading up. This one here is actually on my app, and it does show it as the Prairie Mountain alternative ascent. So I think I will trust this trail. It's really not clear. They're not signed. There's all these different trails heading up. I don't know why that happens at the beginning of trails sometimes. You end up with 3 or 4 different ways of starting it out. And it's just confusing. But yeah, see if we can't get past this confusion. Hopefully my app is correct with this trails. And yeah, see how this goes. Okay, so far so good. This trail that I have been following for a little bit, it just keeps going. I don't know where, but there was supposed to be an intersection coming back up here, and it does, so keep going. Well, I climbed up quite a bit, and I have come to an intersection that shows on my app. This way here, I'm not sure which way that was. The first way up that I crossed, or the second way up that I crossed. I think all 3 of them come to this point. So now I think I'm on some kind of official trail. It's always the start of trails that are confusing. As soon as you get away from them, then usually they merge into one trail, but
Not sure why. There are several different startup points. Well, I just met up with an old woman who went and did this hike. Kind of admirable. And another intersection. So I think that's definitely, now all the trails have merged. Already getting nice views. You can see where the highway is. That's where I started. It's oh, actually you can see the parking lot. Makes you climb a whole bunch right off the bat, but already pretty nice. It's already pretty idyllic. I have a funny feeling that little clearing up there is where I'm headed. After that initial climb, it just kind of goes into a nice, slow climb up. God, beautiful day. Awesome. Man, the Kananaskis is awesome. It's not quite the mountains, but they're still pretty tall. And still pretty awesome, man. Really cool. Well, that nice walking gave way to climb through all this forest. That's actually the way up. I'm taking a break. It's nice in here. I know how some forests you can just walk through them like nothing, and others there's just deadfall all over the place. I mean, even off the trail you can just walk through this guy. There's nothing tougher than climbing through the woods because you got no motivation at all. That's a level shot. That's where I'm going up. Level, that's where I came up. I have to stop every minute, it seems, to catch my breath. In the book, it has a pretty funny one. It's like, some geologists describe this as you go up, and you go up and up and up some more, and then you go up some more, and then you go up and up and up some more, or something like that. That's about it. I don't put my ugly mug on here very often, but just to show the effort going into it, I'm sweating like a pig. Finally, the trees are starting to thin out. Still climbing pretty hard, but there's the road. At least now I have a place to take a rest and an awesome view. Well, just because I got my first view didn't mean that the trees cleared up very much. It's still a relentless climb, like any good mountain. There is snow and ice on the trail, but nothing major. Not so much that I felt like getting on my ice bikes, so. I've just been breathing hard the entire way up, but it's about to happen. A glorious moment where you break out. I haven't looked yet, so. Okay. Oh. Sweet. I was hoping to see Prairie Mountain spread out in front of me with a clear and attainable goal, but oh, I'll take it. Time to go higher. I'm hiking a ridge now, and this is awesome. Ridge hiking is so much fun. You get these great views out of both sides. That's the return trail, the way down. Panoramic 360. I'm gonna take off my big jacket. It is super, super nice. Oh my shirt is soaked, my jacket is soaked. I stuffed it into my day pack and it's all covered in sweat and getting things in there covered in sweat and oh well. That's the thing with shoulder season is by all rights it should be cold up here. Really cold. But it's beautiful. It's so nice. The sun is just hammering, right? I'll probably don the jacket again, but it's worth it just to take the trouble to take it off for now for a bit. It really is. Oh, so much work to get up here, but it is just gorgeous. Oh, hello. What do we got up there? There's some flags. I'm almost at the top. Yeah. Woo! You look better from back there. You're sitting out, and now you look all beat up and tattered. Woo! Oh, fantastic. I can see there's something up on that one. I see my next goal. Yeah. Not this year, I don't think. In the spring. I know it's pretty decent. Oh, you can see so much of Kananaskis up here. I can see a lot of trails. I'm gonna have to look on my app, on my map, and figure out what they are. So Moose Mountain, Canyon Creek Road, and then it talks about Ing's Mine in here. I suspect it's that one, but I really don't know. It's not even windy. It's just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous up here. I'm still sans coat. Oh. Well, I'm gonna take a different way down. I'm gonna do what's called in the Kananaskis hiking guide, the West Ridge. So that calls for me to start heading down this way. I'm interested by this helicopter. Pretty sure this guy just landed on top of that ridge. Wonder if someone's in trouble. Those helicopter pilots, they can land on all sorts of stuff. It's pretty amazing, really. Starting to be windy now. This sort of thing is always fun. Who took the time to make this up here? I've seen it before. I've seen it in like campgrounds and stuff, but this is a pretty big one. These are big rocks. Pretty sure it's the symbol for the national parks. Well, I'm really enjoying it up here. According to the book, like I'm looking off to my right now as I walk down, that's the well occupying the former Ing's Mine. So that well I was looking over there was like some husky. And off to the left is some kind of caves, celebrated caves. I have to go check that out at some point. So far, coming down the West Ridge is super duper duper easy and obvious where to go. Okay, it doesn't take long. You come down here, here's an arrow. Here's a cairn, really neat cairn actually. I like it. And that signals you to go down. And you can see there's another little pile of rocks down there. And yeah, I think I see some flagging on top of the tree. Awesome. Off and running. Gonna go join up with, it's called, oh geez, something Creek. I forget. I'll flash it up. Okay, there was this little piece of metal on top of this guy. There's the flagging I saw. And just like that, here's a trail. So this is really, it's really doable, really easy. And you know what? The trail even shows up on my app, which is an app called Maps with Me. And so yeah, it's very doable so far. Very easy. One more note. Yes, there's a bunch of snow on this trail, but enough people are doing it that it's nicely tramped down. So yeah, no problem. This trail is super easy. You got these marks, you got the paintball pellets there. I'm sure they're not paintball pellets, but that's what they remind me of. As if that wasn't enough, you have everyone's footprints. The thing about packed down snow is that it does get slippery. And as it melts a little bit, it'll become ice. And so I would definitely bring ice cleats along on this trail. But I mean, I have them on my back. I haven't slipped and fallen on my butt at all. I have my poles, but I would definitely bring them along because you never know. You never know. All right, I'm gonna hike and talk a little bit here. On my app, Maps with Me, by the way, that's not any plug for Maps with Me. You know, it's free. You download the map and, you know, it's not like I'm a Maps with Me spokesman or something. Anyway, it shows 2 trails going down. So I'm gonna show you the one that I'm on in case for some reason you want to climb up this way, and then you know which trail to try and go up. So I'm gonna flash that up on the screen, and then you know. I'm really digging trails in the Kananaskis. I'm used to, you know, I hiked some really beaten up trails in Jasper National Park. I mean, you know, there's kind of a trail going here, but look how helpful people are trying to make sure that no one goes down there, right? Like, look at this. Of course, now I'm curious to know where that goes, but such is life. You can't hike every single trail in the entire world. And there appears to be, I don't know if it's a body of water or just a lot of snow. There's kind of a clearing down here. It's just a little clear area. Clear areas always have the most snow. You know, you wouldn't think that's the way it is, but the trees block the sunshine, but they also don't like catch the snow, and then it melts in the trees, whereas this stuff just hammers down. You get like a foot of snow, and then I think it's even the last to melt. I mean, really. I'm really enjoying this trail. It's really cool. I've got some good, awesome hiker contentment going on right now. Oh yeah, it's the good stuff. Well, I got this big nasty jacket on again. I hiked for probably an hour and a half without it, which is November 21st. You can't ask for better than that, but oh, putting it on, it's just glistening with sweat. It's wet. I know it's my sweat, but it's still gross. Anyway, I got it on now. Yeah, you forget about it soon enough and keep going down. Well, you pretty much just follow this draw, as the book calls it, all the way down, sort of an old creek bed or whatever. This trail is starting to wear on me a little bit. I mean, the ascent was 3.5 kilometers. Of course, it felt like much more than that because we climbed a long way. But doing this loop is 11.2. So the majority of the distance is in this descent. So I guess really not a surprise. But I'm nearly at Prairie Creek, and then I join up with that trail, and then I take that one back to the trailhead. So.
For 3 weeks.
Now you want some oil? Sure.
So we can burn metric back to Imperial for the Americans.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
There you go. Put some oil.
Peso to U.S.
Only like 3 countries in the world that do that.
No, put your oil.
I didn't know there was any other than the U.S. First time I did it was 20 below at the summit.
Jesus.
Second time was 17. And the third time you'd have to ask my wife. It wasn't as cold, but it's still,
Well, I'm back to the car. It was a fun hike. It's kind of nice to go meet some new people sometimes. I don't mind meeting people on the trail. I don't mind hiking with them. Those gentlemen were, one of them especially, he hiked at least attempted Mount Kilimanjaro, so that was pretty interesting to hear about. And he had some interesting suggestions for me. That Prairie Creek is not bad, you know. I actually kind of liked it, so I might come back. And they say it can be done all year round, so fantastic. All I need is a blue sky. Anyway, another hike in the books. That was a fun hike. That was everything you could ask for. You know, a good workout, a loop, fantastic views. What else do you need? Get out there and hike. See you on the next one.